We need to say about his game. It's very spectacular, and you can see why. 3-ball in effect from Eric Romero to make it 21-11.
Cold-blooded killer right here. You can see it right here. It's a clean pass after driving, pick it out on the curl. Romero drains it with ease.
Panthers too aggressive as they get called for the traveling.
And that's a sign that you feel like the speed's too fast. The Panthers can't find a rhythm. 5-pound Sound is playing inspired basketball. Defense first, creating offense, but they're just flying. They look like the Seahawks of football. They're getting everywhere in like a half a second.
And you mentioned about it's a good thing you mentioned the Seahawks. Their way of inflicting damage is on the defense. Five-towns, the offense, a power punch combo, left, right, and uppercut. This is what you want to see all around that Five-towns is showing. And they have guys to prove it.
And Boston Jackson checks in here. We've seen a lot of him, and he's definitely a piece for them. I didn't know he was going to play today. Glad to see him on the floor. That was Romero just lost that mic, but it was deflected out by Panthers. It's going to be our ball. It's going to be Five-town's ball right now. Romero is going to get it from the baseline.
And you mentioned it correct. I did not expect Boston to be in this game. We heard Drizel talk about him on Friday when we met him at practice. Not a lot, but a lot from Eric Romero. If he hits another three, that's the second of the game.
Unconscious again, you have, what do you have? Well, it's not new. Lloyd Middlebrooks surveying, penetrating, passing it out to an open Romero, and another swish, snap in the net.
Big time three connect for Caleb Scrime, and it's 24-14.
And Romero has another good opportunity, but he's just going to pick his dribble up.
We saw Emma Webster get 7 in the women's game against Five-towns. Maybe Eric Romero can get another one. Almost connects with his 4th in these last few minutes.
They got to fix these nets. They're both not fully down. What hustle. The blocking foul, unfortunately, on, I think, Lloyd. Again, their hustle. Mike, they're playing with a ferocity. They want to just run you all day. That doesn't look too bad to me. We're seeing fun stuff. Good ball to see.
Nigel Braithwaite commits the first foul for Five-towns.
Sawyer with the
rebound,
good
recovered by Braithwaite. Here's Sawyer to the basket. He will get the point. Are you serious? Kyrie Sawyer takes flight, hobbling over men and driving to the basket, and he gets 2 in the process and 1.
Just a beautiful play. Oh, just couldn't hit. But he's like a type of shooter. If he has a hand in his face, he's almost better. It seems that he got fouled. That's why he's shooting too correctly. For those who watch.
The way he was driving in, he makes it, from my vantage point, it looks very awkward, but I think in his mind, he knew what he was doing. And that's the reason why he produces all these points for Five-towns.
Great contest from Romero. Textbook. Oh,
Kyrie Sawyer again. Oh my goodness.
He is fast too. And he's just flying. He's like at light speed.
They have, and this is something we should mention. We're seeing this at practice. The speed and intensity being displayed by Five-towns. Coach Drizel, he mentioned that Lloyd Middlebrooks is a rocket ship.
And all that being said, Sawyer's also a rocket ship.
I know
these guys are going to the moon.
So that's the thing. I'm just putting into perspective. I'm like, I thought Middlebrooks was the only one capable of producing that much fuel. I didn't know that Sawyer had this much speed and tenacity in his game as well.
Well, we heard from Drizel that this team has tight speed, amazing, like a 4th, 5th, 6th gear. So they're showing that right now, and they're taking the Panthers out to a track meet and just outrunning them.
We know Sawyer is an all-around scorer,
Bad foul by Merritt.
But honestly, I was just taken away by his speed. It's just like the way he gets to the basket.
And that's going to be 3, I believe. That's going to be 3 shots because he's behind the line.
So going to the line, this will be Joel Martino from Oswego Forks, New York. He attended Oswego Valley High School. Going into this game, averaging 5.2, 344 field goal percentage, 294 three-point percentage. Perfect from the free throw line, but not today. 3 assists and 2.7 rebounds per game.
Yep, and he doesn't make that one either. A little sloppy from the line.
Sawyer. Eric Romero fighting to the basket. Can't get the layup to go. It's recovered by the Panthers.
A little tough there. Very good contest by
John Ambert off to the races, and he plows by the defense to get 2 to go for the Panthers. And a timeout is called.
Right, Drizel's going to call timeout. Great move, because you have a 10-point lead here. It's 27-17 for the Sound taking the lead. And honestly, I like the call for the timeout. You have a couple of little bad possessions. So as you can see here, it's just a quick up and down shot and a little too easy a shot here. That's why you see the timeout. I'm sure Drizel wants a body on him. It's too easy for Ambert there.
And definitely one thing we touched on with Coach Drizel in our meeting with him at Friday's practice is that he doesn't. You actually asked him this. You have a better understanding of the zone defense. He doesn't want to rely on that. But he said that because this is what happened the last time we see teams met. Pharmacy, they exemplified that. They showed it on the court, and that's why they beat them last time. So they're only going to show that zone defense if Pharmacy shows that, and they'll feel pressure to emulate that eventually.
Yep. So I think again, Mike, whatever Five Towns is doing right now, they're going to look to just keep their momentum forward. They're not so worried about what they're doing. They're just playing, and they're using their head, and they're using good basketball IQ.
Eric Romero, 3 for 4 in this game. I'll tell you one thing. There's Obasi Jackson.
Almost getting his own down there, but couldn't come away with a nice try.
I'll tell you one thing. Whenever Five Towns aims for a 3, it's almost like this place is about to erupt like a volcano. It's such an awesome sight to witness, especially in person. Driving to the basket. And that was Caleb Scrime who falls down. Meanwhile, at the other end, Nigel Braithwaite turnaround jumper. It won't count, traveling against Five Towns, and the Panthers take the ball back.
He just moved the pivot foot there and just a little bit of a hurry, but I don't mind it. It's in the flow of the offense. This offense is clicking, Mike.
This ball game remains at 10, remains 27-17. Five Towns putting on the pressure. Shot from the left corner by Martino, wouldn't go. Five Towns, the other way, Damani Merritt. Short jumper, wouldn't go. Recovered by Ambert.
A good try.
Ambert, look at this maneuver opportunity by Phil Giorgio. We're seeing him for the first time on the floor today, and his mighty presence felt as he makes his way to the free throw line.
And yeah, just his height gave him that advantage for Philip DiGiorio. So we'll see how he does from the line.
His brother.
Yeah, but like that's not what you want to do sometimes is get a guy that can shoot. This guy has a decent shot, getting him to the line, having to have some easy makes. You don't want to let this team get hot.
You know, one thing that we should mention about Five Towns, they don't have those big time players. I mean, yes, Obasi Jackson, he he has a specific stature, but you look at Drizel, he likes to lean on the guys that are smaller than the tall players. Because
that's what he has right now too.
Yeah,
and so
there you go.
Right. So what he does is he plays a fast-paced ball game. That's a great way to take away the speed.
I'll tell you one thing: the Panthers are showing that fast-paced resiliency. Like how 5 times has been doing so far. Foul called against.
It looks to be against. If I saw that correctly, Mike, that looked like that was against Martignol. And it looks like it's going to put Obasi at his stripe here. Foolish foul. Obasi had the rebound. The Panthers are a little frustrated, Mike, out here.
7 minutes to go in this opening half. And immediately after the shot was taken, Obasi tried to come crashing in for the rebound. So Jackson.
So there's a little communication here. There's the coaches are going to confer something here. Looks like there's some argument or disagreement on the court right now.
Well, this would
I don't know if this is about a 1-on-1, if it's supposed to be 1-on-1, or if he's supposed to take 2 shots. It might be what it's about. Yep, it's going to be, yeah, it's a 1-on-1. That's a mistake on the refs. So, wait, there must have been something else. We still have possession. The 5 pound still has possession.
We got 6:59 to go.
Right, so we're going to have an inbound.
Double violation on both teams.
Double violation.
So we got double violation.
And double violation right now.
Message relayed to us by the head official of today's game. So we thank him for that.
So it's going to negate and give us possession, give 5 pounds possession. That's what that means.
Damani Merritt. Now to Kyrie Sawyer. A lot of time. Nearly, and now it's intercepted. Martino takes it back for the Panthers.
And that's a heady play by Martino just to get in the passing lane.
Driving in fearlessly to the basket and drawing the foul in the process is Simmons. He'll go to the line for the first time today.
And Simmons trying to get in there, created the contact, but he did get hit. Good idea to force the issue. Not a bad idea by him.
Jordan Simmons first shot, and it will connect.
Making this
a 7-point ball game. Out comes Nigel Braithwaite, in comes Robert Williams. Williams has 2 points already in today's contest.
And also Obasi's out, and he's replaced by Middlebrooks.
Right on top of the substitution is Mark Pearl Hansen. Here we go. We got Damani Merritt getting things going again. Middlebrooks takes a look. Second try on the jumper wouldn't go. It's recovered by the Panthers.
Yep, they're just missing by a very little bit. Almost half.
Across. Giorgio.
Kind of hoop-the-world shot there. Looks like a circus act.
Incredible move by Kyrie Sawyer to the basket. Nearly finishes spectacularly. But that will do regardless by Robert Williams on the rebound.
And you see here that Sawyer's very fast in getting there, and Robert Williams very good at the rebound, and then goes a spin move right up. He's so strong going up. He gets an easy look, makes the shot. And that seems like that's a 3-point ball that just hit by the Panthers as we're doing that replay. And it did. So now you have Williams. He's going to shoot.
That was Jordan Simmons.
Jordan Simmons, my bad. Jordan Simmons. So that could be a 4-point play.
Coach Greg Drizel is irate at that call. It makes it 29-22.
Yep, and I see here he's got one more shot, I guess. Still one more, it seems. Got to use a shot.
I don't think the 3-pointer count. I'm pretty sure that the whistle was blown just right before he got the shot off. So in that case, that's the reason why he was taking 2 shots at the free throw line.
Yeah, the sound I think are in the penalty, Mike. That's why he got those shots. Now, the Panthers have really stepped up their D. They're closing out a lot better. That's going to be a blocking foul on Simmons, I believe. Yep, blocking.
Yes, it will. Yep. You're right on that call, Ross. Lloyd Middlebrooks to the line.
And we're going to go to replay on that. You're going to see. We're not going to go replay, but
we'll take a look at that afterwards.
Afterwards, right here, we have Middlebrooks making the free throw, easily, cleanly, Mike.
Absolutely. And Middlebrooks, the guard coming out of Union, New Jersey, standing at 5'8", weighing 180 pounds. Second shot from the free throw line.
Seems like all the New Jersey guards are lightning quick. Look at Kyrie Irving, but besides that, this is the second. So it's still very good defense from the center.
John Ambert across to the left side. Shot would not go for Strime. Wow. 5:15 left in the first half. Off to the races. Eric Romero on the pass. Doesn't get the shot to go.
A little too strong off the iron. And look at Middlebrooks come back to the ball and try to almost strip. And
John Ambert finds Simmons for three, and it's good. Jordan Simmons, that's number 7 for him today.
And that's a big play for the Panthers. Now they're a little bit back in this game, only down by 4 points. Can the boys of 5 Pounds College respond here with Sawyer with the ball?
I don't know if these are boys. They're playing like men today, Ross. As you see Kyrie Sawyer trying to finagle his way around traffic, and the foul is drawn against the Panthers, and this will bring Robert Williams back to the line.
And again, Robert Williams, adept with the head fake, really got that ball fake right there. Gets a nice, easy opportunity to make 2 uncontested shots. Oh, he's gonna miss it first.
No, it was only 1 shot because I think it was the M1.
It's a 1-and-1, so yeah. See, Mike, I'm always setting you up, man.
All right, and that's what we're here to do.
Right.
Well, let's take our focus back on the action as craziness continues. Off to the races, Robert Williams. It seems like he had dunk in sight, and he lost control of the ball at the last moment.
Oh, it's crazy. He went really into that passing lane, but a little out of control.
Ambert puts the ball behind his back like a magician as he pulls the rabbit out of the hat. Another one. Giorgio. Look at this Giant.
Oh, and Williams caused that miss, but the Giant will answer, Mike. What a contest, but what a play from the
30 to 28. Phil Giorgio on the board for the first time today.
And Middlebrooks is calling out a set play here.
He's got his man, Damani Merritt, buries it home for 2.
And you couldn't pick a better time for Middlebrooks to ride this wave. Whole play, get Merritt an easy opportunity.
Left side pass from Simmons. In front, Skrine. Martineau with space, doesn't have the leg, it's short. Here comes the sound. Lloyd Middlebrooks nearly crashing through the waves of the Panthers defense, but he draws the foul instead.
He is like a fire burst. Like he's like Sonic the Hedgehog out there. Like he's so fast, my God. And just flying through the floor and keeping control of his dribble. It's not just that he's fast, it's that he can dribble very well too. Masterful.
Lloyd Middlebrooks has the shot and it will go. 33 to 28.
And we're having a sub here, and Nigel's back in for Merritt. They're giving Merritt a rest. Now, again, Mike, they slowed the game down, giving themselves a breather, but just as the Panthers thought they're coming back, 5 Pounds has an answer.
No, I believe Merritt's still on the floor, so unless they made a sub.
Oh, he is still on the floor.
Eric Romero is out.
Right, it was Romero. Good call, Mike. You have my back. Thank you.
So Eric Romero will take a breather and hydrate himself with electrolytes, and he deserves it. He's earned this break. But I think he's going to be coming back out again, and he's going to come in for Lloyd Middlebrooks.
Yeah, he needs a breather. And, but also, if you think about it, this was a very tough play to deal with here, but it's going to go for Simmons. And again, Middlebrooks playing extremely well, a little too much on the defense in that possession, and one more for Simmons here.
Second shot will go for Simmons. Jordan Simmons now with 8 points. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Tyree Sawyer. Damani Merritt. And it's good.
Love to see it. Set up perfectly again. The ball movement has been electrifying by 5 pounds.
35-30. And we're closing in on 2.5 left in this first half. Jordan Simmons. Oh, that was nearly perfect. Almost nearly perfectly executed on the break-in play by Jordan Simmons, and 5 downs will take control on that unfortunate mistake.
That's a walk by Merritt, and he knows it, slams the ball down. But we got to touch on Williams. Mike, Williams is a walking board. I mean, he's just getting everything. He's like a vacuum cleaner up there, my God.
Robert Williams only averaging 4 points, but it's good to mention that his presence, putting the pressure on the Panthers, is definitely playing into effect and something we're looking out for. John Ambert cruising like a race car to the net, and he carries it home.
And again, Romero unfortunately let that player go to his strong side and allowed him a layup to use his body to stop the block.
3-point ball game. Minute 45 left in this half. Merritt can't contain the loose ball. Off to the races zone. Simmons can't twist and turn away to break him to the basket, and they'll
now that's impressive. They swiped that out of Williams' hand and caused no foul. You've got to love the hustle by 5 pounds.
Martin, Jordan Simmons. Jordan Simmons from way out of town. That shot was farther than Dix Hills, I can tell you that.
I don't think that's in his zip code, if you will, Mike.
Damani Merritt. That one is right in the alley as he nails it home to make it 37-32. Timeout is called by Greg Drizel at 5 pounds.
Oh, and we're going to show you a really cool replay. So if you look at Merritt, he's just fluid in his shot, has plenty of space, even though Williams is coming into his body, just easily makes the shot. Now, Albany has played very tough on us in some ways, but they're close. But every time they try, Mike, it seems like the 5 pound sound have an answer.
37-32 as both of these teams will continue to heavily battle against each other. And Ross, this is something that was not going, well, it's not going to come into, well, it's not going to be a shock and all type of thing. We knew that these two teams, they've had history of battling back and forth, having heavily physically contested contests. Where are we going to see this last minute right here?
We're going to see an all-out blitz, hopefully, from the Panthers, but if there's good defense, they're going to have to go to their second option offensively here.
Martin.
Oh, the contest is really strong by the sound.
50 to go, and John Ambert has control of the ball. Spinning his way free to the net. Contains the rebounds. He leaps in the air, grabs it, and hurdles to control it. And a whistle is blown. So
I believe that's a timeout. That's a timeout, yes.
I did not know it was a foul. I had a feeling it was a timeout, especially.
I don't think there was a foul on that play. It was simply a timeout. Simply a timeout. So we're going to go to a replay here. We're going to go to a replay for you out there. You can see just the heavy ferocity of Romero up and gets an easy shot using the glass. Oh, baby, off that glass. Perfect angles, perfect English. Good shot.
It's a good thing we're getting back onto the topic of Eric Romero, one of your well-known, I would say, acquaintances or buddies. Quick release, very fast. He's not always looking to rush. And what we saw in practice, he's got strong mid-range.
And Romero gets a block there. Wow.
Oh, no. Nigel Braithwaite trips over, loses the ball in the process, and the Panthers have it again. Nearly intercepted. Braithwaite goes crashing in. John Ambert. Misses the shots. Tyree Sawyer will relax, take his time here with 20 seconds to go.
And they'll hold it for the last shot here. Smart move. They're going to set up something, and Sawyer is going to most likely isolate. Let's see what he does here, Mike.
We saw what Claire Snell did in the last game before the half ended. Nigel Braithwaite sidesteps, pulls back for three.
Oh, just
Off
missed.
the rim, it's recovered. One shot off the rim! Almost a Hail Mary that was full of grace.
Yeah, but that's been the story. As the 5-pound sound has stepped up their D, and as this game goes on, the story of the game is that the sound can really push you around. So they get ever so close, Mike, but again, as close as they've gotten, the sound has an answer, and if they haven't made the look, and they've been shooting a little less of a high percentage from the field goal range, but they consistently continue to get those clutch buckets. They really do. So
not what I would say. What we expected was a very awesome contest, and we got a glimpse of what the second half is going to produce. A near buzzer beater. That would have been the second time today in this doubleheader filled frenzy. But we're going to have more college basketball right after this long and injured break.
Well, we have a little bit of time here where you're going to be kept with us here. We're going to explain to you what's going on and what's been happening. So, again, it's been incredibly crazy because the Sound, as advertised, have played with a lot of speed. And they're always looking to dish and play with the open man. And their defense has been stellar, Mike. So, as we take away, I want to talk about not just Romero, I want to talk about Albany. He's averaging about 6 points per game. But he's a non-stat line guy, a lot like a Dwight Howard, if you will. His game is, I'm going to body you. I'm going to get in your grill, and I'm going to get those boards. So if you think about it, he's playing with such a strength, playing big. And again, you have to look at all these contributors. Merritt has been so strong from mid-range, shooting very well. So the Sound have been by committee. We asked the coach, Frizzell, on Friday, we said, how do they think the Sound is going to fare, Mike? And he said, look, if we play well, if we rebound well, which they're doing, we will be good. And they have played with consistency, Mike. All the 20 minutes, they've played strong, Mike.
And there's a reason why he's averaging 7.3 points per game. But enough about Robert Williams. Let's turn our attention to the half as a whole and see who's been leading the points. John Ambert with 7, Jordan Simmons with 9, Caleb Scrime has 5, and then for 5 Towns College, Kyrie Sawyer closing in on his magic milestone of 1,000 points. He entered this game only 29 away. Right. Now he's down to 21. Robert Williams, we mentioned, 4 points. Damani Merritt leading in all the categories with 12.
So again, that's again Sawyer again. Another part of this is that he kind of lost a little bit of his shot, a little streaky as the time went away, but he's consistent. And I want you to, all of you watching, I want you to look for Sawyer to get himself cooking in the next half. And so if you really think about what 5 Towns is good at, they've been masterful at all the things they needed to do. Rebound, they haven't made foolish turnovers. There's only a couple of turnovers, a couple bad fouls, but they have a dog mentality, and they're a team. And I want to touch on this. They're a family, Mike. So Lloyd Middlebrooks, they go out to dinner all the time, lunch all the time. This is a team. Barzell told us that this is a true team that communicates, plays together, eats together, hangs out together, and that's the culture that's trying to be brought to 5 Towns College, and it's a great culture to have.
And one thing about Kyrie Sawyer, the thing that I find so intriguing is that Coach, he showed a lot of, I guess you could say, I can't really describe the emotion, but his 3-point percentage has not been strong so far strong at all this season. We saw how he has trouble hitting from long distance at practice, but all that doesn't matter. The way he gets to the basket, using his legs, his full engaging intensity of speed and tenacity, right. It's amazing what he can do. And the mechanics, I'm seeing a lot more improvements with the way he's been possessing himself on the floor.
Well, honestly, Sawyer, his 3-point shooting is not bad when he's open. If he's contested, it does make anybody's shot a little bit harder. So at the end of the day, you're looking at a lot of good looks again for the Sound. They're moving the ball, kicking it out, and their fast breaks. They've had way more fast breaks than the Panthers. So you think about what makes a team great and able to compete. Number one, you need chemistry. Number two, you need good defense. And number three, you need to hit your open looks. And the five towns, besides not always hitting their open looks in the first half, they've managed to do that. They've really managed to play all around ball. So it's not like one guy's isoing and you have no movement. They're making great cuts. They're spacing the floor. It's the way you should play. And again, I played basketball and I played in high school, and it's like, that's the way you're taught. They're doing textbook things. And when you do textbook things, the game slows down. Now you're out in the fast break. Now you're pulling up for a two-pointer. Then you're right back on D. Their transition defense, Mike, has been solid as well. So really, really outstanding play. And the Panthers have stayed in it. They've had a couple of shots go when they needed to. And Martin Yo hit a big three. And Ambrick rather, number 11, has been good for them. But the challenge for them is that they just couldn't be consistent. They just couldn't be consistent, and they just kept getting beat offensively. And then their defense started to get less and less. So really, for all you watching, I just want you to know, like, this is really a good bounce back game for the Sound. They look really tight. They're a unit, and really by committee, like it all was drawn up to be. Sometimes you can't like write it up like that, you know. A lot of times when you coach, you're coaching from the live game. You're kind of having to change things. In my opinion, the Sound just need to keep the intensity. Drizel loves it because he doesn't have to do as much. Just make sure his guys aren't kind of foolishly turning over the ball. It's a constant vision he has that he's able to get these guys to run. And what a smart coaching and what good play. So, Mike, what are your thoughts? What else have you noticed in the first half?
Well, I think one of the things we definitely noticed in the first half is the back and forth scoring, but that we knew this was going to be a physical style playing from both sides, and we're going to see a lot more from it. A lot to take in, tremendously worded with everything you said right there, Ross. But we'll see how the rest of this ferocious battle culminates as we got more college basketball here at the gymnasium at Five Towns College. Right after this, the score at halftime: FTC 37, Albany College 32. We'll be right back after this.
No, absolutely.
I spent 100,000 laying my daddy to rest, but I ain't brag. Got some questions I'ma die about respect if I don't get asked. My mama stood up in the chest, took it like a G when she had cancer. My brother be thinking that we don't love him and let him struggle like we ain't fan. Like I won't give up, all I got to see you happy. We shot the world, everybody know what's happening. I'm still a John, my song it just went platinum. We on our own time, let's go move out to Cali. Put the kids in homeschool, let's go get us some mansion. Let's raise our kids right, let's watch it, we teach them. Let's start a business for you so they can't say that you leeching. Hiding on the chosen one, cause sometimes when I be speaking, like on this song, I ain't rapping, I'm preaching. If I lay it in, I need ya. Let's go. I fuck with you like Martin, fuck with Gina. We family like we Venus and Serena. Let's go get married like we thank God in Kanisha. Okay. Don't give a fuck about the words about my people. I don't care what the fuck they told you, we ain't equal. Then cut from the same cloth, they see through. And I be too busy doing me to see what he do. Yeah, verse 2, that little from the other side. And I do it myself, whenever I ride, you know that my brothers ride. And I still got a lot of shit on my mind that I can't undecide. Got me ready to slide, feeling like Doughboy when his brother died. In the hood, you know how I step, you know how I rep, you know about baby. You know how I'm coming back for that cross if you ever play me. You know how I got it about the mud and turned to the gravy. It hit the rap game like crack cocaine in the 80s. Talking about, bro, like, oh my God, look, man. Oh my God. Baby on baby, now that's baby on baby. God is great, big dog, baby. Going baby on baby. Huh? Yeah, rest in peace to my daddy. Rest in peace to my gangster. Let's go. If I lay it in, I need ya. I fuck with you like Martin, fuck with Gina. We family like we Venus and Serena. Let's go get married like we thank God in Kanisha. Don't give a fuck about the words about my people. I don't care what the fuck they told you, we ain't equal. Then cut from the same cloth, they see through. And I be too busy doing me to see what he do. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gon' say too much. When a nigga speaking on that high shit, the police, cause them just if they gon' stop it. Opposition's mad. If they play, they get in pop quick. Flies new in the gang, yeah. I'm a cock, posted on Camelot with 100-something shots. I be swimming with the sharks, lil' nigga. You a lobster. Heat a nigga up like he eating on some pasta. And shout out to Kingston, I keep me some rock. My niggas stopping out the bando. Shout out to the Migos. If a nigga knock wrong, we through the peephole. The top always open, we ain't never close. We moving them packs and we moving them keys. Step one, step two, do my dance in this bitch. Got 100-something drums like a band in this bitch. Might she keep on bitch. All that nag in this bitch. Shut the fuck up and just go. I'm a side nigga, and I love when she fall out. If a nigga say something, hit him with a hollow. They glizzy, knock your meat out your taco. Flexing on these bitches, they call me Johnny Bravo. School of hard knocks, let me take you to class. My bitch, she real skinny, but she got a lot of ass. I love counting money, I get a lot of cash. If you try to take it from me, his talk gon' have a tag. I ain't gon' say too much when a nigga speaking on that high shit. The police, cause them just if they gon' stop.
God!
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice.
Give me a little something to remember. Tryna make love in a sprinter. Quit you drop it like Kimber. Looking like a right swipe on Tinder. Shit on these hoes. Let up my wrist on these hoes. Now I look down on these. I do it like I'm on stilts on these hoes. Get baby daddy right now. And the maid got cake by the pound. Go down, eat it up, don't drown. Making cheese in a bow, how it sound. I got that gushy, yeah that's a fact, but I never been pussy. I been that pajamas with footies, one MVP and I'm still a rookie like whoop. I gotta work on my anger, might kill a with my fingers. I gotta stay out of Gucci, I'm finna run out of hangers. Is she a stripper, a rapper, a singer? I'm busting blacks in a belly, Montega. Right through your hood like I'm the mayor. You not my then you a danger. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. She a thought ain't trickin', put her on the knee, make her lick. Protect on my wrist and it glistening. Got mad, I dissed her. Shawty, you ain't nothing to a wrist. I put a check on her, put your whole set in your click. Got a gang full of dud, it's a broke. Diamonds on me, what's the price? I'm not getting involved with the hype. I'm too rich to get into a fight. 50 racks got my jeans fitting tight. Pay that price and them boy come and wipe you. We had to dispose of the diaper. Yeah, we trap every week, every night. Where my movie too smooth, no indictment. Yeah, figures or lightning. 57, 90 in his biting. When I got a meal, I got excited. For the cash, I'ma turn them like a mile. But gas keep dripping, dropping. My wrist all liquid, watch it. Told a bit, jump on my and pop it. Yeah, get a little bit of deposit.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice.
She a thought ain't trickin', put her on the knee, make her lick. Protect on my wrist and it glistening. Got mad, I dissed her.
Take off. Came through drippin'. I ain't never slippin' on my pen. Fuckin' with $250,000, what a feeling. What the mission, they be tellin' off a thriller. Splash, took a bit to Piccadilly, water in my ear, give a wet willy. Came through drippin', spillin', fuckin' with the bag. Tryna get my niggas all a million, stackin' to the ceiling. Shootin' at civilians, under one dealer. I can make a killer. Bass, can you smell it when I back ceiling? Flat, throw it up, don't care about your feelings. Ooh, what they did, what you wearing, I be drippin'. Got ripped, Ken's hitting, Ken Griffin. Got this, so I guess she ain't jiffy. If she leave with me, I'ma fly back to the city. Show.
Go get the back on the day off. Racks. Go get the rings out the playoffs. Pass in the beat us a bake off. I'm gonna dish, she get laid off. Smash. Big boy twos, Mako. Big boy made it down with the Draco. Walking with the cheese, that queso. That's Huncho, the Rodeo. Private jet, we don't do layover. One call, I'm having your bay over. Walk out the spot with the makeover. Got her addicted to payover.
Came through drippin', Came through dripping. Came through dripping. Diamonds on my wrist, they dripping. Ice. Came through dripping. Came through dripping. Came through dripping. Diamonds on my wrist, they dripping.
Came through dripping.
We are back for the second half of this crazy congested contest between Albany College Panthers and the Five Towns College Sound. And we should make a major correction from our stats department. Kyrie Sawyer is 22 points away from the magic milestone of reaching 1,000 career points as they jostle away from it in front of the net. Here comes Sawyer, the man I was talking about, puts on the brakes, stops again, fires. A two-point jumper, and it connects. The number is now 20 away.
What a nice move, and that's a bad turnover here. Lloyd is out to the races, Mike.
Lloyd Middlebrook fires it across. Nigel Braithwaite finishes on the feed from number 1.
And
1 to 25, and it makes it 41 to 32.
Great look by Lloyd.
In front on the layup, and the Panthers answer back. And that was Nick Mattel, a shot from deep by Merritt, wouldn't go. Here comes Beltran, Nathan Beltran going toe-to-toe with Merritt.
That is not a foul.
No.
That is not a foul.
It was called a foul.
That was a charge by 20. That was a charge by Beltran. Beltran, look, you see, Merritt saying, I didn't create the contact. Beltran created all the contact, and Merritt bounced off of him. That is a bad call. That should not be a foul. And I'm not being a homer. That he went straight up. He got hit into.
Damani Merritt exemplifying his displeasure and showing him what really happened. And there you see Merritt.
Well, Merritt has an argument. He has a case, and
scene.
Yes, he has a case on that one. The ticky-tack call.
Meanwhile, Nathan Beltran gets the second shot to go, and it's 41 to 37.
And Lloyd, nice outlet there, Pat.
Sawyer. Again.
Just a little too strong.
Bounces off the rim. It's recovered by Ambers.
And I love how Lloyd's contesting. Even if he doesn't get the rebound, he is contesting everything. Almost lost there.
A huge mistake. That would have been costly for the Panthers. Right corner shot hit for Nathan Beltran. He makes an impact immediately here in the second half.
Now, I'm a little greedy, but I want Lloyd Middlebrooks to take that three that he had right there. You know, just get some confidence he's wide open.
There's Lloyd Middlebrooks taking your advice, but he missed the mark.
A little bit inside, probably like a 20-footer or something.
Rumbling to the basket for 2. It's tied up at 41.
And that's exactly what you don't want from the Sound. And there's going to be a timeout. They'll talk it over. Too easy for Amber. Just able to get in there and get up and get the layup.
John Ambert adding to his lucrative resume as he now has 9 points. And not even in any foul trouble. Only 1 foul committed by John Ambert.
Here's your replay. So Sawyer right here gathers between the legs, shoots, get that space again, and knock him down. Good job, fella. Nice score. So right now we have the timeout, Mike. So obviously we know Sawyer's as advertised, but I want to see Middlebrook. I want him to take more opportunities. Yes, I know we got another replay here, and that's a great assist by Middlebrooks to find the open man, find the guy in the fast break. Nigel, really good look there, and those are just going to go down every time. When you beat the whole other team to their own basket, good luck.
That was a magnificent give and go play right there in the replay that was shown before. Nigel Braithwaite, we should touch down on, entering his sophomore year, 6'1", 138 pounds at West Hampton Beach, New York, leads the team with field goal percentage averaging 33.3 so far this season.
Yep. And speaking of which, Mike, he has the ball right now to Sawyer.
Boy, Middlebrooks inside the paint.
Oh, that's sloppy with the bound.
Here come the Panthers again. Jordan Simmons.
What a move by Simmons. He thinks he got fouled. He did not get fouled.
Meanwhile, again, this is a shot by Braithwaite that missed the mark.
So the Sound have come out a little bit tight here. They knew they had the lead, but they've given it up. Panthers are up by 2 points. Now they're up by 4 points.
First time we're seeing the Panthers really take control of this game as Five Town's explosiveness was the one that was the big story in the first half.
Well, this is the first time the Panthers had the lead all game, Mike. So definitely you're looking for a little bit of less tightness from the Sound. But Middlebrooks looks good here.
Jamani Merritt.
Oh, in and out, but oh my God!
Kyrie Sawyer.
Wow, he has hops.
But he draws the foul.
Kyrie Sawyer might be the most athletic player on the field. Look at how high he gets up. He is constantly in the air, like flying. What hops on the guy.
Sawyer leads the team 24.2 points per game this season.
All right, let's see if that gets Kyrie Sawyer going, hitting the first free throw, getting another one. Let's see if his shot starts to round down. He can start to get in a better rhythm. I mean, he just made a great shot before, but let's hope he can get some stuff going behind the arc.
68.1 from the foul line this season. Entering this contest, it's 45 to 43. It's 44. 44 as we wait for the score to update.
Yep. And this is good contest, better defense here. But they got to get out to Amber here.
We've had some issues with the scoring group so far this game. In both contests, it's now 47 to 44. In front, Williams spinning and can't finish the job. The Panthers escape.
A little tight again. They just whoa. Let's see, that's a block. They're calling that a blocking. That's gonna be a blocking every time. Middlebrook trying to get in front, but shuffled his feet. Unfortunately, that is a blocking every time. Unfortunately, that's going to get Middlebrook's fouls up. But here's a replay, and again, what a good opportunity right up with the ball. Knew he had to get up quick. He's going to take him outside.
No, that's not Williams. That's Nathan Beltran on the putback, and one by the Panthers. That was
McKeel, and McKeel gets a chance at the conventional three-point play, Mike. Let's see how he does here, taking a free throw. And we're gonna have a substitution. Middlebrooks is gonna be sub for Romero. And again, this is not exactly what you want. You have the Panthers hanging around now, feeling like they're in a game. They're feeling like they can do good.
McKeel out of Messina, New York. Attended Messina Central High School, going into this game, averaging 687 from the free throw line, 600 field goal percentage, 8.8 points per game, 5.8 rebounds per game, and 9 total assists. That's good for the big man.
There's a good pass.
Panthers.
And Sawyer's looking to penetrate.
Kyrie Sawyer.
Wow, he's like a snake in there. Wow.
Like a jackal. Here comes Eric Romero. His shot wouldn't go. It's recovered by Simmons.
And that was a decent look. He's been hitting that all game. It's not a bad shot, but just not going for Romero. Again, he's cold. He just came in. Let's see if he can pick it up.
Nathan Beltran left wide open.
Oh, that's a late whistle. That's a late whistle. I don't know. If we can, hopefully, I don't know if we can see a replay of that, but do we have a replay? I don't know. We'll check with our production.
Number 15.
But like as we see here, it's passed out to the deck, out of the corner, and I don't know. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, it's not quite anything contact made.
Props to our spectacular production team working so effortlessly, getting the replays intact on real time as this shot by Braithwaite misses the mark. That's off the rim.
And again, Amber has been getting some boards and almost gets that. Let's see if the 5 counts get on a fast break.
The rapid intensity continues. Kyrie Sawyer nearly finishes beautifully again.
Just missed the timing on the jump, Romero did. He came too far into the basket.
Nathan Beltran doesn't have it. Meanwhile, Kyrie Sawyer, maybe he does.
Too
No!
strong. He had nobody near him in his area code there. It's like he's in California area code and just couldn't get it down.
It intensifies. Wide open three is good!
Is Michelle
Edward Ahamisi nails the three. It's a 10-point ball game and a timeout is called, frustratingly, by Greg Drizel.
And what happened? Well, just a little tough luck. Some shots not going down. And we can see the replay here. And it's an open look. Ismail has all day to shoot that. And that's the mistake. It's a little less intensity on defense, giving the Panthers a lead. Now, I don't think this lead is too big for the Sound, but they're going to have to tighten up their defense. Now, here's another replay. We have a quick fadeaway that's recovered, quickly put up by McNeil. So
McKeel on the follow through on the rebound.
And unfortunately, again, it's just tough luck. It's not like Five Towns is playing bad. They're just getting beat in ways that it's not good. And Nigel's going to inbound.
Kyrie Sawyer at it again. Here comes Robert Williams.
And Nigel's probably a pass out of that right there. Too many kids in the area.
Loose ball. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Scrimes to the basket.
What defense by Romero, standing tall, not allowing
Sawyer.
Sawyer
loses it in tracks, and everyone's diving to the floor.
You had like 3 players on the deck. That's going to be a time. Oh my God! We have a replay right here. Just wow. 1 player down, 2 players, 3 players down, all grabbing for the ball, all playing like it's their last game. It's such a good hustle right there.
A human domino effect on the other end.
Very well said, Mike.
Scrimes. Nathan Beltran had 3 in sight. He's going to go to the basket instead.
Better contest on McKeel.
They fight away.
They're going to get the board. Oh, wow.
This could get ugly. Sawyer escapes. The carnage runs to the net and finishes strong.
And we have a player down. Nigel's hurt. He's feeling a little hurt. Something happened. He's walking a little bit, but he's going to go. He's hurt. He got hit in his hand. Someone landed on his hand. He's in pain. Hope he's okay. He's going to stop it because of that. Over the training table right here. I don't know how bad it is. He hit the wood of the court, so he currently is in some type of pain. You hope he didn't do anything bad there. We'll give you further updates as we have them.
Definitely a huge blow, especially when you need your hand. That's your #1 tool that you need to utilize on the floor always in order to throw the ball up in the air.
And the court is 82 feet wide, but not wide enough for Simmons. He gets out of bounds on that one. I don't know what he's thinking. He can't tell that's
Kyrie Sawyer's magic number dwindles down to 18.
And Obasi was subbed in here. Sawyer, come on. Omo Sawyer gets his own board.
Damani Merritt sidesteps a man and scores. 53-47, and here come the Sound rolling back into the spotlight.
You love Merritt's mid-range game. He has it all day. Like a younger DeMar DeRozan out there, just shooting everywhere at 2.
We'll definitely have to talk about Merritt when we get a whistle in between. The play continues. Shot by Giorgio, wouldn't go.
And
the Giorgio brothers
right up the court
have shown their mighty presence on the court. A shot for 3 is good by Obasi Jackson. It's a 3-point ball game. The Sound have climbed all the way back.
And they threw it Obasi. What the hell? They hit him hard. He was feeling his 3
after dominating the first half and sacrificing their lead so far. They've come back and the craziness continues. As you mentioned before,
and that's a charge on Obasi. a little out of control, but you can't leave Obasi open. That's what happens when you can't scout pretty well. There's going to be, they're talking to the player right here. There's some talking, some stopping. The refs are looking at something. Nope, I think we're going to have an inbounds. Nope, the net's the problem.
I think it's a good time to now mention Damani Merritt's, and this is something. I would say I had the fortune to talk to him at practice and asked him why he wears his jersey backwards, number 1. But we're gonna look at this play first. Nathan Beltran,
Great
covered by 5 count.
by your man, by Merritt. Great contact.
Kyrie Sawyer pulls back. Eric Romero.
See, and Sawyer's going to have it here. Let's see if we can really get a good look.
11 to go in the second half. Damani Merritt. A 3 can send this place into a blaze of frenzy. The question is, who will be that player? It's stolen away by the Panthers.
And that's the first.
That's a charge. Runs right through his man.
And that is a smart play. Romero, the all-around guy, drawing the charge. You love that basketball. Not afraid to take a leg, get to the deck, and draw the foul.
Kyrie Sawyer.
Number 5, Edward, missing.
Oh, Obasi wants it. He wants to shoot, but he's a little deep. Let's see a pass to Sawyer.
Everyone wants to be the man that's going to change the direction of this game right here. Who will be?
Oh.
And Eric Romero is going to throw it, unfortunately, because he got tripped up by number 34, Giorgio, and that will bring him to the line.
Well, these guys are going to have some rug burns from this floor by tomorrow or by after the game. They are diving, they are flying, and they are playing effort ball, Mike.
Actually, no, this is not going to be a free. This is not going to be a free throw. This is going to be an inbounds pass from Romero. So a little bit of confusion.
And Merritt's looking for a shot here. He might have to pass it up.
Merritt wants it. He's got Sawyer. Kyrie Sawyer bumping and weaving his way through traffic, and he's got 2 again. It is a 1-point game.
Easy. Sawyer is a bad man, using all of his body to get that 2-pointer to fall.
Kyrie Sawyer, 16 away. A 3-ball finds no one home. 53 to 52.
And Romero's gonna get this in, and that was all air. And just like that, 5 pounds is a point from tying, Mike. Looking as good as ever.
Kyrie Sawyer. Merritt shoots.
Oh, what a good
Misses the
screen. You
mark.
want that to fall.
Pumping the brakes was Ahamansi. He looks for 3, finds space and buries it.
That hurts. That hurt. Shabazz got a good look there. That hesitation did it. Now you see here, a little hes, and then pulls up a lost art to pull up 3-pointer. No one does that even in the NBA anymore.
This is the
What a
second
good
time
shot.
he was left alone and able to get the 3-pointer to go. Merritt's shot wouldn't go right there, and here comes Amber. Amber, Amansi fakes out Merritt. Giorgio, a little tilt-a-whirl fake.
Way over.
Knocked away.
That's going to be fast break. That's going to slow it down. It's going to slow it down and just put a body on Merritt.
Everyone settles down. Big time opportunity from Jackson, wouldn't go. Rebound Sawyer. And he had the opportunity, but he'll go to the line instead, drawing the foul.
Sawyer's not that big. Sawyer only listed at 5'11", plays like he's 6'5" out there. He plays big. He plays a strong man's game using all of his frame to get that board. What a game.
5'11", 157-pound guard/forward, hailing out of Bayshore, New York. Comes crashing in here at Five Towns College, making a name for himself, and he's about to write history in the books if he can continue this offensive onslaught.
And he's going to hit both. And that's
14 away.
Yes, that's going to make it a 2-point game. 4 or 5 pounds. They just got to get another 2 in their tie.
Nathan Beltran driving fearlessly to the net, and that one's going to go for him.
And you can hear the crowd getting in it, calling defense. This is quite an exciting performance by both teams.
I would say the attendance for both teams, it's at a steady level. We're
It's
seeing
pretty
the crowd
good,
erupt
Mike. There's a
moment.
full bleachers right now, Mike. Don't tell the fans a lie here. It's a full bleacher.
Tyree Sawyer spinning, gets to the net,
Oh, he
can't
got
get
blocked.
it to go.
And Romero almost
8
got that
minutes to
ball.
go. The Panthers.
And they're going to reset. You see the coach for the Panthers try to slow the Panthers down, trying to put 5 pounds at a disadvantage.
Their head coach, Brett Bernard, has done a lot for this program.
Yep, he's left unguarded.
Another shot from the right corner. Nathan Beltran.
And again, tough luck here. Left wide open, a miscommunication on the defense.
Abasi Jackson, it's taken away by Beltran. Left alone, Ambert. 63-54.
Abasi, too much one-on-one. Got to look to pass the ball. Too much going on. He's got to stay within himself. All right. And here comes Merritt here.
Tyree Sawyer. Eric Romero. Euro step. Rebounds. Recovered by the Panthers. As Williams going to get a handle on it. Ambert gives it to Beltran, and it's off the rim.
Okay.
Sawyer
Up the court. He gets fouled there.
and that will bring him to the line on a defensive foul made by the Panthers.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot 1-and-1 here, and again, that's actually I think it's gonna be out of bounds. It's gonna be out of bounds, Mike.
Oh,
They're not in the bonus. They're not in the bonus.
Number 25,
So
Nigel Braithwaite Jr.
So we're gonna have Nigel back in. I guess he's okay, and we're gonna have Lloyd in as well. Lloyd Middleton.
His point total stands at 9.
Oh, get in there.
Damani Merritt is going to nail the three as it sinks. It's 63-56.
And I like Sawyer's press here. It's very smart to get in the offensive way. Oh, that's a walk. Yes, it is. That is a good call. Good call. Again, what happened there is just a lot of pressure, and it's good to see as you're down about, so.
Merritt, Lloyd Middlebrook.
He walked.
Traveling.
He walked.
Bringing in the Panthers, number 5, Edward Hamisi.
So it's going to be, it's going to be inbounded here, and they still need to play tight. They're close here. Ambert up with it again. He's got to get over. Okay, he's over. But let's see how Lloyd.
6 minutes to go. Beltran.
Really? Oh wow! Fight for
Lloyd
that boy,
rips it
Lloyd.
out of his hands. Says, not so fast.
Oh, he almost loses
Beltran.
the ball. Is that a jump ball, maybe?
It crashed to the floor.
That's going to be
and
a
it's
jump
awarded.
ball. Nope, it's awarded. It's awarded to 5 pounds. My bad.
It's awarded to 5 towns.
Yep. They're going to have possession. They're going to take it out of bounds. Good fight here from both teams.
Sawyer staying on the floor.
Good cut.
And you know Drizel wants him to reach that mighty peak. 12 away. He's got it right here. Lloyd Middlebrooks for 3.
A little short.
Rebound recovered by Giorgio and in the hands of Ambert as he takes it back to the other end. Ambert.
He just aimed that a little bit, but that's almost a strip.
Beltran.
Oh, wait.
Got it!
No.
Are
Oh,
you
wow.
serious? Nathan Beltran.
That was rough. As you see, you're spinning, and now it's up in the air. Wait, actually,
Damani Merritt.
wait a second. He caught the ball. He shot up in the air. That should be the 5-pound ball. You can't catch the ball unless another player tips it. That's a bad call.
Today has been absolutely wild.
That's a terrible call. Wait.
Going.
That's a terrible call because of how close the game is. The refs are asleep on this one. If you throw the ball to yourself, you can't catch your own ball. It didn't touch a 5-pound player.
Here's Ambert twisting it away, and he finishes strong. And they extend their lead, making it 67-56. Damani Merritt. 4.5 to go. Tyrese Sawyer. Floyd Middlebrooks. Merritt. Short jumper. Hey!
And Merritt gets that. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's going to be a timeout here.
Timeout called by Greg Drizel. He is furious.
Yep. And he's looking at, again, this is 4 minutes and 26 seconds. We're going to go to replay. But
let's take a look at this replay
right
though.
here. And it's a good shot. It's a clean look. And it's too easy. There's got to be a better contestant.
That was after Nathan Beltran's circus-like offensive layup, and Ambert answers the call on the second
Mike.
chance.
That's a missed call. That is huge. That is a missed call by the refs. If you throw, we're going to another replay though, and so you can see here, it's again going to be Ambert driving in here, kicking it out, way too open. Look at how late two players are close. They didn't even get near him, and that's easy money. That's what their issue is. It's not that they're not playing fast enough. It's not that they're hustling enough. They're not closing out the three. And remember, Drizel said, what did Drizel say? We have to defend the three in our meetings and in going forward. So you look for that to be a point of emphasis, and you look to get a couple of easy baskets for the Sound to get feeling better in this game.
It's funny that we should mention, it's funny that we really didn't mention Nathan Beltran at all in this broadcast. He leads the team with 22 points per game, and now he's showing why.
And this is a full court press.
His clutch demeanor.
Oh, we can see it. Perfect.
Game.
Okay.
Grimes,
I like the defensive idea.
Grimes on the Hansme, Ambert, Simmons, and Giorgio.
And little block right here
at
is
five. Going away. Nigel Braithwaite all alone and scores.
And that's bringing life back right there.
You got beat to 7.
They got beat to the race. I love the full court. This is their game. Look up.
Didn't leave him open this time. Covering his man was Floyd Middlebrooks. Ambert lost it again. Diving.
Middlebrooks.
Playmaker.
Oh my God.
Get the loose ball.
Oh.
That is why Floyd Middlebrooks plays like a leader.
We're going to replay. Look at the hustle. This guy is the head of the team, and he shows it right here by example. Not just by getting these guys to dinner, but by diving on the ball and risking your body. He could have got injured there. He didn't get injured. But the effort of this team, Mike, they will not quit no matter what the score is. And now that was actually a foul. So we're going to have Middlebrooks take a shot. Well, that's a good thing because
will we see
Panthers are in foul trouble. They're in the bonus right now, so this is going to be every time they get fouled, they're going to 5 times go to the line.
Floyd Middlebrooks hits the first shot, 57.1 from the free throw line entering this season.
So for you that didn't know,
Panthers
are in so much foul trouble that every time they make a foul, it's going to send 5 towns to the line. So that's good news right there for the team.
5-point ball game with 3.5 left to play in the second half.
All right, and they're going to close out here very nice. They got to get over. The Panthers got to get over.
This Sunday special at Five Towns College will culminate with something to remember. We shall wait and see.
Get that board, Williams. Yes, sir.
Misses the mark. It's recovered by Five Towns. Tyrese Sawyer driving to the lane. Stop short. And he gets it in.
Let's go, 5 Towns. Nice play.
Tyrese Sawyer, 10 away.
What a timely basket. We're 3 points. 5 Towns is 3 points away from tying this game.
Simmons.
And he's short.
Robert Williams, your man. He does it again. Here's Floyd Middlebrooks fighting to the basket. Rebound. Sawyer was there to try to get a hold of the rebounds.
Almost a little rush by Middlebrooks. There were his teammates coming up the floor, but with 2:24 left to go. Let's see what the defense can bring.
Smell it in this building.
And he's
going away, but Beltran took a hard hit to the face. That's going to be a foul against Five Towns.
They're going to call it a 1-and-1 on 5 Towns. Middlebrooks, oh my God, that is too bad. I believe Middlebrooks might just be fouled out. Took his shirt off.
Yep,
this is
that was
this is a rough one. He just got fouled out.
He was on the edge during that play with 4 fouls. And he's done for the game.
And now the tight legs with 2 minutes, 18 seconds left. They got to figure this one out here. We're going to figure it out. The coach takes timeout. Drizel is looking to see what to do. So look what to do here. We hope that the sound can recover from this loss, and you're going to have Merritt right there come forward, and we're going to have a replay for all you watching. So that's a really good contest, straight up, but still to make. It's an intense shot. It was really hard to make. That is the toughest shot I've seen all day, and Ismail really hits, and that's hard, but the Sound are playing tough. And so it's going to be inbounded by Ismail. And
Beltran is actually heading to the locker.
And that's a turnover.
Beltran actually got busted open. Meanwhile, Kyrie Sawyer flies in.
And we're going to have a replay on that one. Oh my God. Sawyer is a ghost out there. You can't see him. You can't hear him. An easy bucket. Let's go. 5-pound Sound.
Autopilot engaged, Kyrie Sawyer. 8 away.
And this is a tough contest.
Simmons.
Too short. It's not going to fall.
A minute and 50 to go. And Sawyer
going to take it down a little, Mike. And here's
Damani Merritt.
And he hits!
The 5-Towns College Sounds have climbed all the way back.
Because he's not looking, and we have a walk, and they're gonna, and the Panthers are gonna call timeout. Mike, listen to me, this is incredible where Merritt, my guy, looks to take the shot because it's just easy money because he's not being contested.
68 to 67, a minute and a half left to go, and this now I think is the appropriate time to talk about Damani Merritt.
And here's a replay. That's a good shot by. Oh boy, but here comes Middleton, and just, again, they're playing so fast. So Panthers are always playing catch up because the Panthers had the lead a lot in this game, a lot in the second half, but 5-Towns comes back and back and back, stays in the fight mentality. It is a beautiful thing. This college, this fan base, everyone's electric, Mike. There's a lot going on, and this game is intense.
This will give me a chance to talk about what I found intriguing at Friday's practice. Damani Merritt, he was the only player to wear his practice jersey backwards. He had his number showing on the front. I asked him why he did that. He said because he saw that in a mixtape and thought it was really cool. So you gotta love his personality. But number 2, I asked him why he wears number 22, and it caught my eye. It really caught my attention because my brother Anthony, my brother Chris, they've worn 22 their whole entire lives playing travel in high school and college hockey. Why he wears number 22? In this case for Damani Merritt, because his idol Carmelo Anthony wore number 22 during his playing days at Oak Hill Academy before he went on to become a super sensation at Syracuse and then into the NBA.
Yep. And, this is great defense. Oh, wow, this is great. Get one more guy on. There you go.
Gets it.
That's a foul. Unfortunate.
5-Towns.
And they bailed out Ismail. They bailed him out. He had nowhere to go.
Number 25,
He had nowhere to go. And, well, Beltran's going to have the inbounds, Mike, and they're going to try to get in here.
Beltran all battered up after taking the elbow to the face from Floyd Middlebrooks earlier before. Giorgio, still a lot of time for the Panthers. It's 69 to 68. Look at this, Eric Romero flies over everyone and gets the basket to go. Are you serious? 70 to 69.
And here's the replay. What are we watching? A man's body. Take a body with him and come up. Romero hitting the 2. And now you have a situation. This game's so tight. He gets to shoot for the conventional 3-point play. This is so good for 5 pounds. They can put themselves up 2 points, and that's big at the end of the game. And that's huge. So let's hope Romero makes this shot. It would really put them in a better position.
Eric Romero from West Islip, New York. The moment in hands, and he's awesome. It's 71 to 69. 1 more minute to go. Foul against the Panthers.
No, not a foul. It's a tip out of bounds. No
out of bounds? No foul.
That's a tip out of bounds. It's still the Panthers' ball.
Can't tell from my angle as I'm a little cut off on the right side.
That's why I'm here, Mike.
45 to go. Amber driving to the basket. It's recovered by 5 Towns. Sawyer's got it. He's the man who wants. He's got a chance, but he's gonna
pull it back.
Harris still here. Eric Romero in space. Kyrie Sawyer.
He got fouled. He got
ripped
fouled.
out of the hands by Simmons.
And that's gonna be shots.
Our guys in the production truck want this to be a technical against the Panthers. Kyrie Sawyer's gonna head to these line anyhow.
And he's
and
got
his magic number of 1,000. He may not get it today, but he will get it in his next appearance. No doubt.
And also, again, Sawyer, takes his time here. These are the biggest shots, maybe of the game, or maybe of this season, Mike, for the men's basketball program at 5 Towns College. This is nobody contests. Can he make both?
Kyrie Sawyer. The balance in this shot. Misses the shots. Crucial. The Panthers retain it.
Look at the defense by Sawyer. Really getting it. Oh! And they're going to call timeout. The Panthers are going to call timeout. They did not like that look with 19.7 seconds on the clock. Wow, Mike. This is about as nail-biting as you can get here.
You got to do what you got to do if you're Brett Bernard. Bernard entering his 4th season at the helm of the men's basketball program. He's not a stranger to the Panther bench, as he served as the men's assistant coach for 2 seasons prior to him starting his head coaching duties back in the 2013-14 season. Back in 2014-15, when he coached the team, they finished 4th in the HBIAC with a 3-3 conference record and 5-16 overall record. Bernard also, he was a collegiate athlete as well, playing Division II basketball at LeMoyne College. He holds the school record for career points with 1,582 at Frankfurt Schuler High School.
And the key here, Mike, is to not foul behind the arc. I mean, if you have to contest, if it's a mid-range shot or in the paint, do it. You can't foul behind the arc. And try to just hold them to not an opportunity. And best case scenario, they get a turnover.
If there's a man that knows history, it's Brett Bernard. And if he wants to have an awesome discussion with Kyrie Sawyer about hitting the mountaintop, I'm sure it will come sometime sooner than later. But we're going to have to find out here in these last few dying moments. The Panthers being pressured. Nathan Beltran for 3. Rebounds up in the air. Crime.
It's a strip. It's a strip. It's a strip.
Stripped away.
Strip again.
Beltran fires the 3. It is oh my God! Are you serious? Nathan Beltran explodes with one of the most amazing endings you'll ever see in college basketball regular season. What we thought was a history-defining moment for Kyrie Sawyer turns into utter shock and awe. Nathan Beltran!
Oh my God! What can you say? Tight defense, a ridiculous shot. A ridiculous shot, Mike. I'm stunned. This was on a rebound, and again, this is like, I can't tell you how unfortunate a loss. 5 Towns played every second, every minute. They didn't quit. They got hurt. They got down, and the dagger by Mason And it's just as this, there's a curse here because that was one of the toughest shots you could make, a turnaround 3-point ball to seal this one. It is such an unfortunate turn of events for the Sound. You couldn't have a better game. They were staying with them the whole time. Mike, this is incredible that he can turn around, fade away off his back foot and hit the shot.
I don't think I have any ounce of amplification in my voice after that tremendous, unbelievable sequence to end what is capped off an unbelievable day. Ross Pearl-Hanson, the Albany Pharmacy College Health Sciences Panthers, they move on to bigger and better things, while the Five Towns College Sound, they'll have to be thinking about and looking at the mirror and wondering,
right,
what just happened?
And again, a tough loss. They win. Albany wins 72, Five Towns 71. We're going to go to our highlight reel right now. Thank you so much for tuning in, and good night and good luck, guys. Thank you so much.
Robotic arm on the space shuttle. We've done it with direct launch of modules.
Prepare for light speed.
On the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim a lot of sticks like a laser tag. Fuck a rich, damn rich set. Smoke a lot of trees, need a weed plant. I did take a lean where the lean at. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got red going jeans, cause a cool rat. Checking from my fan life is fantastic. I was broke as hell, sleeping on the mattress. I felt like a hell when nobody happy. Hot shells jumping out, they semi-automatic. Ran it up by the condo, got a new edit. Now the VV's with a V-long jean jacket. They can see me even if you had 3D glasses. My head in the bikini, she from Calabasas. Got a pocket full of blue cheese and some green relish. I'm a psycho for these hunters, got a cash fetish. I've been studying these hunters, I'm a mathematic. And this love make me wanna buy my daddy caddy. Since the love got me get up, I don't need a addy. Trade gold, let these know we've already. Expensive clothes on my we ain't ball capping. Alien feel like I'm living on my own planet. On the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim a lot of sticks like a laser tag. Fuck a rich, damn rich set. Smoke a lot of trees, need a weed plant. I did take a lean where the lean at. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got red going jeans, cause a cool rat. Shit, no shoes overseas, they were pan leather. Shop in Tokyo, Japan, they the best ever. Blueberry t-shirt, sleeve vanilla. Hard top, turn a vert, riding any weather. Ain't got a bend down, this ain't a propeller. Man, we spend it down, copping Gucci sweaters. Instead of dripping niggas drowning, I cannot help them. Used to boom, now the guys, we are not the devil. Got Colombia ties out of Mexico. Got the beds 100 times, still smell it. Got some pimp, feel applying, feel like Velcro. I'm buying in love, shopping on Rodeo. I be if you don't want copy, visit day, yo. I ain't stingy, my bro gonna get a payroll. I just want the pretty women in the pesos. I can only hit the engine in this Lambo. On the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim a lot of sticks like a